Now, the most important thing, rebate, which has undergone an amendment, guys. Yes, let us learn it. Rebate from income tax to resident individual, section 87A. Guys, rebate under section 87A is a benefit given to the assessee, but it is available only to resident individual. Yes, sir. Rebate under section 87A is available only to resident individual whose total income is within certain limit. So it will change as per the scheme opted by the resident individual, first under the default regime. Amendment, come on, pay attention. Yes, if the total income of a resident individual is up to 12 lakh, that is 12 lakh or less, then they are eligible for a rebate of how much? Actual tax liability or 60,000, whichever is lower, means maximum 60,000. Maximum 60,000. And if you are a resident individual who is earning income up to 12 lakh, then you need not pay any tax under the default regime, guys. Is that clear? Yes. So I have one question on it. Quickly we'll go through. As it is an amendment part, I want you guys to be very careful. I somewhere feel that this will be tested in the exam, guys. Yes, I cannot assure you, but somewhere that inner feeling within me, inside me, is telling questions can be asked on rebate. Yes, sure. Mr. Raghav, aged 26 years and a resident in India, has a total income of 11 lakh 50,000, comprising his salary income and interest on bank FD. Compute his tax liability under the default tax regime under section 115 BAC. Okay. Fine. So up to 4 lakh, nil, 4 to 8 lakh, 5%, which comes to 20,000, 8 lakh to 12 lakh it is, but we need to stop it at 1150 because the total income of any resident individual is only 11 lakh 50, guys. So 10%, 1150 minus 8 lakh, you will get 3 lakh 50 into 10%, you will get 35,000. So what is the gross tax? 55. So what is the rebate available? 55,000 or maximum 60,000, whichever is lower, 55,000. So what is the tax liability, guys? Nil. You need not pay any tax. And please be careful, rebate should always be claimed before health and education cess. Before health and education cess. Yes, sir. Okay. Anyway, if by chance, if this figure is positive, then we will add 4% health and education cess for it and pay to the government. Okay. And I have given a note also, whenever there is any rebate available, guys, please give a note for it in your answer. Because the evaluator will expect it. Okay. Even I expect you to write. Ah. Okay. Sir, what if the total income is more than 12 lakh? Guys, if the total income of a resident individual who is following the default regime is marginally more than 12 lakh, still they are eligible for rebate. But in such case, we need to calculate rebate by following the following steps. What are those? First, step 1. Total income minus 12 lakhs. Okay. 12 lakh is like a limit here. Then compute the income tax liability on entire total income, whatever is your total income. Okay. Then if B is more than A, assessee is eligible for a rebate. Sir, what if by chance if A is more, then no rebate? No rebate. Okay. So I will just give an example. Assume the total income of a resident individual who is following default regime is 12 lakh 30,000. 12 lakh 30,000. Now, if his income was exactly 12 lakh, his tax liability would have been 0. Correct. Now it is 12 lakh 30. So just for 30,000 increase in income over and about 12 lakh, his tax liability will be more. Assume it is like 70,000. So is it fair? Just for 30,000 increase in income, tax liability is increasing from 0 to 70,000. So they thought, okay, this is not fair. Somewhere similar to our marginal relief concept. So they are giving the difference, that is 70,000 minus 30,000, 40,000 as rebate, not relief, rebate. Relief, marginal relief is a separate concept, guys. But this, whatever we are doing here, no, this is similar to that. Similar to that. Got it? Yes. And you please apply these steps only when total income of a resident individual who is following default regime is more than 12 lakh, but up to 12 lakh 70,585. Try to remember this figure, or at least 12 lakh 70,000. Okay. So only if the total income is within this amounts, please apply these steps. Sir, what if it is more than 12 lakh 70? For example, 13 lakh, 14 lakh, 15 lakh, then no need to apply this, guys. Even if you apply and check nothing wrong, you will not get rebate. That's all. Why so? Because in that case, A will be more than B, guys. When A is more than B, no rebate. Is that clear? Yes. And this is a number which is computed, and you need not worry. This is not given in the law. Okay. You just try to remember, only when the total income of a resident individual who is following default regime is in between this, apply these steps, guys. Clear? Yes, sir. I have one question on this. Let me just do it. Yes. Pawan is a resident aged 35 years, having a total income of 12 lakh 20,000, which includes only normal income, and is following default regime. So what should we do? Can we check the rebate by applying the following steps? Yes, guys, because it is more than 12 lakh, within 12 lakh 70,000. Got it? Yes, sir. Yes. So total income in excess of 12 lakh is how much? 1220 minus 12 lakh 20,000. Keep it aside. Then calculate the tax on entire total income of 12 lakh 20,000. Okay, I need not explain the calculation again. So straight away I will go to the figure 63,000. Just for 20,000 increase in income beyond 12 lakh, tax liability is going up by how much? 63,000. Because if his total income is exactly 12 lakh, what is the tax liability? Zero. Zero. Correct? Huh? Yes, sir. Sure. So how much is the rebate available? The difference between 63,000 and 20,000, guys, which comes to 43,000. 43,000 rebate is available. Okay, so remaining 20,000 plus 4% health and education cess has to be paid by Pawan, which comes to 20,800. Got it? Yes, sir. Okay, done with the rebate under the default regime, guys. There's an amendment part. Please be very careful. If you want, you please pause the video and go through it once again. Yes. Now coming to rebate to a resident individual who is opting out of default and following what? Optional scheme. For them, if the total income is up to 5 lakh, they are eligible for a rebate of actual tax liability or 12,000, whichever is lower, guys. And this part is not there for them. Clear? If their total income is assumed 5 lakh 1 rupee, they have to pay tax from 2 lakh 50. They have to pay tax from where? 2 lakh 50. Is that clear? Yes. Rebate is available only if the total income is less than or equal to 5 lakh, guys. If it is marginally more than 5 lakh also, no rebate is available. Unfair for the assessee who is following optional scheme, guys. Yes, sir. So one quick question on that also. So Piyush is a resident individual who is aged 35 years, having total income of 4,60,000 and is shifting out of default regime. That means he's following optional scheme. Yes. So up to 2 lakh 50, nil. Then 2 lakh 50 to 5 lakh, it is 5%, but we have to stop it at total income, 460 here. Okay, sir. So 460 minus 250 into 5%, 10,500. So is eligible for a rebate. I have given a note here, you can see. Yes. How much rebates are? Actual tax liability or 12,500, whichever is lower. Which comes to nil, guys. And when this figure is nil, no question of health and education cess, guys. Okay. There are few notes on rebate. First one, the amount of rebate under section 87A shall not exceed the amount of income tax, that is nothing but gross tax liability on the total income of the associate. Correct? So they are told here also maximum 60,000, whereas here maximum 12,500. Clear? And it is not flat. It is maximum. Actual tax liability or the limit, whichever is lower, guys. Okay. Then rebate should always be calculated before health and education cess. Please be careful because sometimes students in a hurry, first they will add health and education cess, then they will provide rebate. Please don't do that mistake, guys. C is a very important point. It is an amended point. Please be attentive, guys. Look here. Hello. Please pay attention. I will call your parents now. In between, no notification. Don't entertain any notifications. Come on. Only notify me. In case the assessee is paying tax under the default tax regime, rebate under section 87A is not available in respect of tax payable on any special income. Hello, any special income. Under the default regime, any tax which is supposed to be paid by the assessee on special income against it, no rebate. Whether it is long-term capital gain, short-term capital gain under section 111A or casual income. If assessee have any of this special income, whatever tax he is supposed to pay on that, he cannot claim it as a rebate. Okay. Whereas, if the assessee is opting out of default scheme, that means he is following optional scheme. Rebate under section 87A is not available in respect of tax payable on long-term capital gain under section 112A only. Please be careful. There is a difference between both this, guys. I repeat. I will also explain this with an illustration. Don't worry. But pay attention here. If a resident individual's total income is within 12 lakh, but it includes any special income, whatever tax he is supposed to pay on special income, he cannot claim any rebate under default regime against it, guys. Whereas whatever tax he is supposed to pay on normal income, can he claim rebate? Yes, he can claim. Whereas if a resident individual is following optional scheme, rebate is not available only against 112A tax. That means if I am a resident individual whose total income is less than 5 lakh, but my total income has casual income or it has short-term capital gain under section 111A, can I claim rebate against it? Yes, you can claim. Yes, you can claim. Yes, guys. Come on. I have an illustration on this. Very important, guys. Even this is a part of rebate. I told you I am expecting a question on this in the exam now. So that might also cover this area. Please pay attention. So this is there in page number 42. Illustration on rebate under section 87A under the default scheme, section 115 BAC. Okay, sir. So assessee, long-term capital gain under section 112A, he has 2 lakh. Then casual income under section 115 BB, 1 lakh. And other income, which is taxable at normal rate, 7 lakh. So total income is 10 lakh. It is less than 12 lakh. Is he eligible for rebate? Yes, he is eligible for a rebate. But how much rebate can he claim? Tax on long-term capital gain under section 112A, 2 lakh he has, but up to 1,25,000 it is not taxable. Guys, please be careful. Can you observe in total income calculation I have taken full 2 lakh, but while calculating tax I am reducing 125. You are also supposed to do this way. Okay. Remaining 75,000 is taxable at 12.5%, which gives us 9,375. Then tax on casual income, 1 lakh into 30%, which comes to 30,000. Okay, sir. Then tax on other income, 7 lakh is other income. So basic exemption limit under the default regime is 4 lakh. BEL stands for basic exemption limit. Remaining 3 lakh is taxable at 5%, guys. So that will give us 15,000. 15,000. So what is the gross tax liability? 54,375. Can you claim full amount as rebate? No, sorry. No rebate is available against the tax payable on special incomes, guys. Yes. So what is the maximum rebate available? 15,000. That is the tax on normal income. Remaining 39,375 has to be paid plus 4% cess. Plus 4% cess. So the total tax liability comes to 40,950. And if at all, if there is any TDS credit and all, we will reduce from this. Clear? Because on casual income and all, TDS would have been deducted. If it is given, then please give a credit for it. Reduce TDS from this figure, guys. Is that clear? Yes, sir. Fine. This is for the assessee who is following default scheme. Sir, what about the assessee who is following optional scheme, whose age is less than 60 years? Let us see how much income he has. Long-term capital gain under section 112A, 1,50,000. Casual income under section 115BB, 20,000. And other income, which is taxable at normal rate, 320. So the total income is 490 within 5 lakh. Is he eligible for rebate? Yes. Okay. Coming to the tax calculation. Tax on long-term capital gain under section 112A, 150 is the actual figure which we have considered here, but up to 1,25,000 it is not taxable. Remaining 25,000 is taxable at 12.5%, guys. So we will get a figure 3,125. Tax on casual income 20,000 into 30%, which will give us 6,000. Then tax on other income 320 minus 250. Basic essential limit under optional scheme is 2,50,000. Please be careful. And age is less than 60. I have clearly given. Okay. Sir, what if his age is more than 60? Or more than 80, then accordingly this figure will change to 3 lakh or 5 lakh, guys. Okay. Okay. If it is 5 lakh and all, there is no tax here. Okay, fine. Let us stick to our case, whatever is there. 3,500. So gross tax liability will be 12,625, guys. Now, what is the rebate? Can you claim full amount as rebate? No. There is no rebate available against 3,125, guys. Remaining, can you claim? Yes. How much is that? 9,500. 9,500 rebate is available. Remaining, which is nothing but tax under section 112A, he has to pay plus 4% health and education cess. So the total tax liability comes to 3,250. And even here, if there is any TDS credit available, please deduct it. Remaining will be the tax payable. The remaining would be the tax payable, guys. So here my intention, the main focus was on rebate is available against what? Guys, under default regime, I am repeating it again and again. I know, I am aware of it, but I want you guys to understand as it is exactly. Please pay attention. One last time. Please pay attention here. Rebate is not available against the tax on special income for the resident individual who is following the default scheme under section 115 BAC. let it be tax on any special income, guys. Whatever we have discussed, no rebate. Only rebate is available under section 87A on tax payable on special income for the assessee who is following default scheme. Whereas for the assessee who is following optional scheme, rebate is not available only against 112A tax. On any other special income along with normal income, whatever is the tax payable, rebate is available, guys, provided other conditions are satisfied. Okay, guys. So this is all about the rebate part.